Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this, let's see, one, two, three, fourth day of the challenge. It is Saturday, November 22nd. So here is a recap of yesterday. I was able to get my 10 minutes in on the treadmill, which was a huge success. Number two, I was able to do my personal emotion code session, which I did share with you guys, so you guys can watch that. There was a couple of things. Okay, I tried to go get the vehicle vacuumed. The vacuums were not working, so could not do that. So we're going to attempt to do that today. There was a couple of things that I thought I needed to clarify because I don't feel like I did a very good job yesterday at clarifying them. And that was focus plan and plan focus. So what I was attempting to do is, okay, so I went and got my little desk calendar for 2026. In here, we're starting to plan for 2026 already. So I'm going to start filling in the dates that I know already are going to happen for 2026, such as birthdays, family reunions, planned camping trips, that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that. And we'll get that taken care of today. One of the purposes of this challenge is to be able to, of course, we're getting ready for the new year, and I want to be able to do that. So getting ready for the new year means making plans accordingly. Being able to do what I'm doing here now, I want these habits to continue into the new year, which brings me back to my cash stuffer thing. I put the money in, but I didn't label what I really want to do it for. So I will be finishing that up today as well, making my categories, because it is important that when we're doing something, I'm really paying attention to learning how to follow through to completion. That is the key right now, following through to completion. And I want these habits that I am starting to build now to continue into 2026. That is kind of the whole purpose behind getting ready for the New Year challenge. So we're going to be able to do that today. One thing that I wanted to be able to mention today in particular is getting out of fight or flight. There's a lot of people, and myself included, I have found myself to get into this fight or flight or freeze. They've added freeze into there. And so Donna Eden has a technique where you work the head down to the triple warmer, you hold it, and then breathe until, of course, the fight or flight or freeze resets. This is something that you can do on just about any time. What I've also found it very useful for is when you feel like you cannot focus on something, you can reset the triple warmer, and then it's like you can finish what you started, which is very interesting to me. We are also, because it is Saturday, I read this one book a while back, and it's something about the Sabbath. I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it on my bookshelf and I'll share it with you guys tomorrow. But in there was one thing that caught my attention, which has been something that I've been working on for the last, since I read the book. And it talked about how they were preparing for Sunday. How, all week long was this big preparation for Sunday, Father's Day. And so I was kind of, what do you do? Because there's always been this big controversy and confusion around how do you keep the Sabbath holy, and there's many interpretations of this and everything like that. And really what it comes down to is, what are you doing to, if God the Father was in front of you, how would you explain keeping Sunday holy to him? And I guess I kind of taken that perspective, but there's been some things that I've been working diligently on making sure that are completed. So for example, these are just going to be little things, okay? You can come up with your own list, but I make sure that the litter boxes are clear. I make sure that the cat food and water is refilled. I make sure like sugar shakers, salt shakers, that kind of stuff are refilled, because, and then I do my best to make sure all the laundry is completed and done by Saturday. Usually I have Thursday be my laundry day, so it allows me like that flexibility, like, okay, I was feeling a little bit bleh, and so I can finish it up on Friday. But I do my best to make sure that the laundry is completely done. Also, I make sure that all the dishes are done and my dishwasher is completely empty, ready to be filled up for Sunday. Because like, I don't want to be doing a bunch of dishes on Sunday. I want to be able to relax and enjoy the day and read a book if I want, or watch a movie if I want, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I also take out the garbage very last thing Saturday night. So those are some things that I'll be doing and that I have been doing to try to implement things to get things done here on my end. Because, like, you know, when we're working at developing good habits, it is about implementing little things that you can kind of carry through. And so in keeping with that, then that's what we're doing. So I've got some things going on and everything like that. And we will just keep moving on. So until tomorrow, what are some of the things that you are working on? Or have you thought about things like I've mentioned to keep focused and keep moving forward? What are little things that you do to get ready for tomorrow, Sunday? I would like to see them in the comments. So until then, have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.